Marlins Stadium. 4 innings open, yep. Start. All right, here we go. Peace out.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix. And when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. A high fastball is in there. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Now a flare out toward right center. Calhoun coming on, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's with one away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Donaldson, the runner at third. Smoke is over at second with 1 down in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Smoke toward third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, batting .500, 5 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Stroman, 5'8", throws from the right side. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 to count. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Justin Upton now. High in the air down the right field line. Richard has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. On the move is Trout from first. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, just a 1 for 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Stroman comes set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Trout over at second. Pujols at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Gritchen. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped high in the air. Kinsler waits on it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Pillar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too tight with that one. 3-0 be next. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Villar's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
And now for the Angels, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Martin Maldonado will be next.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. This is popped up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played two, all even at one apiece. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
In is Curtis Granderson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Granderson hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Justin Smoak, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Fouled away. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Striding in once again, Justin Upton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Tapped down the line. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is fastball that misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Pujols leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Angels strand 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hendrys Morales. He singled his last time up.
Hendrys Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. Now here's his swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
With 1 away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Tulowitzki who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2 hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bouncer. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressive and issued a walk coming right after him here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Donaldson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, Luis
Here's Luis
Valbuena.
Valbuena now. Stroman looks in. First pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Valbuena is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Martin Maldonado. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
15, Rendell Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Standing in, Russell Martin. He popped out in his first trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Low for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-2 misses, ball two. The 2-2 hit sharply toward third. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Granderson going back. Ball game. So a solo shot here to left center field. And
Alright guys, I hope you guys liked this
one
video.
as this ball game is over.
And we'll see you guys in the next one, okay? So yeah. Peace out.